Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 11, Seilviani Pasaribu and Wardani Dalimunthe. We will discuss about noun clauses. So, what are we going to talk about noun clauses? First is introduction. The second is types of noun clauses. The third is punctuation. And the last is sequence of tenses. Introduction. A noun clause is a dependent clause that functions as a noun. Can be a subject, object, or subject complement. In this chapter discussion, we will study the noun clause only as it is used as an object. Because a noun clause is dependent, it must be connected to an independent clause to form a complex sentence. A noun clause used as an object is preceded by an independent clause called an introductory clause. Types of noun clauses. There are three types of noun clauses. The first is that clauses. That clauses are made from statements and are introduced by the subordinate that. The word that is often omitted if the meaning is clear without it. A that clause is composed of that plus subject plus verb plus complement. For examples, the bulletin states that science course require a laboratory period. Underline the that in this sentence. It also points out that lab attendance is mandatory, and you have to underline that in this sentence because that is mine course. The second is WH word clauses. WH word clauses are formed from WH questions and are introduced by W words such as who, whoever, what, whatever, where, wherever, when, which, how much, how many, and so on. A WH word clause is composed of W word plus subject plus verb and complement. W word plus verb plus complement. There are two ways to go into WH word clauses. For examples, I don't know where the student's cafeteria is. The other examples, the professor explains how shock waves are formed. The last examples, do you know which answer is correct?
And the third is if or whether clauses, formed from yes or no questions and are introduced by the subordinate whether or and if or whether clause is composed of whether if plus subject plus verb plus complement. The example is the verse I don't know whether or not I should take computer science or not. And the second is an engineer determines if the measurements are conserved. The function. The function of sentence with noun clauses is easy. The first is no comma is used to separate the introductory clause from the noun clause. And the second is the introductory clause, which may be a statement or question, determines the end of sentence punctuation. If the introductory clause is a question, use a question mark at the end of the sentence. If the introductory clause is a statement, use a period. For example, do you know when he called? I don't know when he called. Sequence of tenses. The verb in the introductory clause controls the tense of the verb in the noun clause. If the introductory clause verb is simple present, present perfect, or future, the verb in the noun clause is in whatever tense expresses the meaning that the introductory. However, when the verb in the introductory clause is in the past tense, the verb in the independent clause is usually a past form. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you so much for watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.